What's the answer to it? Are we going to have to keep every prisoner in ritual solitary? Other prisons must have these same problems, but they clear them up, keep things running smoothly.
We've been through difficult times before, Warden.
Oh, never like this. And McCallum is coming tomorrow. Why? Why can't he let me alone? Everything's gone wrong. I don't know who's to blame, but I do know that every prisoner hates us.
Not us. Me. It's me they hate.
I wonder why.
You put on a guard's uniform and see how much they love you. You talk to the prisoners over a loudspeaker. I talk to them with a club. You only make the rules. I have to enforce them.
Maybe it's the way you enforce them.
Maybe it is.
Oh, I'm not criticizing, Munsey. It's just that...
But you are. And perhaps you're right. All I know is that I've tried to do my job as I saw it. But if I'm the cause of this trouble, if I'm wrong and those convicts are right, then you can have my resignation immediately.
No, Munsey. That's just what the inmates would like. No, that's not the answer. As you said, we've been through some difficult times together here. Well, we're still here and we're still together. Let's leave it that way, hmm?
Well, the situation seems to call for a drink. Warden?
Thanks. I'm going to turn in. Good night.
Don't be discouraged, Warden. It's a rule in all the best stories. Everybody always lives happily ever after.
Good night. You don't believe I meant what I said about resigning, do you, Doctor?
In a million words, no.
You're wrong. I really want to help the warden. Just that he's confused. He doesn't know that kindness is actually weakness. And weakness is an infection that makes a man a follower instead of a leader.
Seems to me a very great leader once said, the meek shall inherit the earth.
Science contradicts that, Doctor. Nature proves that the weak must die so that the strong may live. Authority, cleverness, imagination. Those are the real differences between men. I walk amongst these convicts, these thieves and murderers, alone, unarmed. But they respect me. They obey me.
Fits you, doesn't it?
Hmm?
The warden's chair. It fits you.
You're drunk.
Why not? I'm a very ordinary man. I get drunk on whiskey. What makes you drunk? Power?
You flatter me, Doctor. I'm just a policeman. I carry out the warden's orders.
Did he ever order you to crucify the prisoners? Were you ordered to make convict Lister hang himself?
What are you talking about?
You were seen going into Lister's cell and you were seen coming out. What happened in between? Did you censor his mail? Wouldn't he give you any information? Or did you tell him a few lies about his wife?
You better stop drinking, Doctor. Your imagination's working overtime. Visiting cells is part of my job. Helps me keep tabs on the men. In that way, I can control them.
Control them? You mean torture them, don't you? The more pain you inflict, the more pleasure you get. That's why you'd never resign from this prison. Where else would you find so many helpless flies to stick pins into?
You talk to me like that? If I didn't keep you here, you'd be starving. You surgical butcher.
For me, it's the last stop anyway. But for you, it's just a beginning, isn't it? Why, you're Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, Caesar. Look at you in the warden's chair. Caesar trying out his throne.
That's enough.
Caesar cries enough?
Come, come. You're obvious, Muncie. Your every move is obvious. You've cheated. You've lied. You've murdered. You're worse than the worst inmates of this prison. You're the psychopath here, not they. That's it, Muncie. That's it. Not cleverness. Not imagination. Just force. Brute force. Congratulations. Force does make leaders. But you forget one thing. It also destroys them.